And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year. Luis Robert leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to see.
Just about ready to go, and pitching in this game, Jairo Iriarte. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Cedric Mullins, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one fouled off. And he deals. Ground ball to the right side. Vaughn steps on the bag. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, he's got an 11-game hit streak going right now, Boog. I mean, that means he's hitting lefties, righties, submariners, starters, relievers, you name it. He's very comfortable in the box, and that's such a great place to be as a hitter. Makes you excited to come to the ballpark every day.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One out, base is empty. That's inside. Now 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His second of the year, it's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever, more than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
Next pitch is outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Anthony Santander in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Just off the inside edge.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball third base side. Rutschman, the lead runner at second. Santander over at first with one away. And that one almost hit him. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to DeYoung. And they'll just get the one. And now it's Austin Hayes. And there's a ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That misses. 2-0. That's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off left side. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. Got it. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles 1 and the White Sox coming to bat. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. In the air to left center. Hayes reaching after it. He's got it. And there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Luis Robert.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Andrew Benintendi. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. High in the air, out to right. Santander in pursuit. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Second inning set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. That's in there. Strike 1. And it skips in the dirt. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of Moose toss to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hammer, base hit. And that extends the inning. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Mountcastle, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. On the ground, and that should be extra bases. Mountcastle rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He will score, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That one missed. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. The O's add 1 on an RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back here on the south side, bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Luis Robert. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Urban, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Mountcastle takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The third baseman.
Here is Moncada. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a pull the other way.
So a man aboard, Andrew Vaughn now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Around third. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Eloy Jimenez now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1. That one is upstairs.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
text offering upstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Here's a high chopper. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. No runs on 2 hits. No errors, and 1 left on base. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 2, and the White Sox nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And here it comes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fastball for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a swing and a drive. Robert going back on it. Grabs it right up against the wall. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the White Sox nothing. Back at guaranteed rate field as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Max Stassi. First pitch just misses. Popped up. Henderson settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. Hit in the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets away. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Pitch misses there, ball 1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind and the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it. Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 go the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Paul DeYoung. That's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bounced up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next to the White Sox,
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Fly to right his first time. Just off the inside edge.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Luis Robert now. He's 0 for 1. Popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at bat. Nice job right there.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Orioles 2 and the White Sox nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Iriarte back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
1 away here in the 5th.
now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And that's a stolen base, not even close. One out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Man at first with one gone. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. Strike on the inside corner. Rutschman. In his third season, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The pitch. And he chases that one. And now two gone.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Santander, the next to hit, takes ball one. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but...
that ends the inning, so we take a break. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now here is Andrew Vaughn. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The wide to kick the pitch. Ball one there.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Now batting.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to short, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. On a Mountcastle. It's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. The White Sox trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. And ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. The pitch. Off the plate inside. And it's 1-0. They say you win.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. And that one fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Next pitch misses way outside. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count.
Ramon Urias.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Davey Garcia will take over here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying.
Line drive, base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 4-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation.
And it stays fair. The run comes in to score from second. It's 5-0. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself up an RBI just to flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the slider just misses. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still 1 out there to pick up.
Mateo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Mountcastle stands at third with 1 gone to the inning. In there at the knees. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Moustakis whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident. They can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Kicks and deals. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Righty to the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Out to short. Throws to first in time. Rutschman retired. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. 4 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 7 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman, Mike.
Urban back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice. But it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Left-hand hitter waits. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So digging in, Dominic Fletcher. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hands it. Tough play. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense. And they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. 1 for 2. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Mountcastle pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
Man at first. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He scores. It's 7-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Luis Robert. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Ground ball left side. Throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the White Sox 1. Here on the south side, top of inning number 7. Now, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Steven Wilson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Ball 1 low. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side, hard hit. In time to Vaughn. And 2 away to start the 7th. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And that's down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The Orioles up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and they're on top 7-1. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That's in there. Strike 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Good feed. That's 1. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Jimenez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Out there to center, and that is that. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, we're at the top of the 8th, and into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Here comes a pitch. Wilson, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. And the right-hander deals, and that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. DeYoung throws to first in time, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. 1 for 3. In the air out to center. Robert makes a nice running catch. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's ball 2.
Wouldn't chase that time. To third, Moncada. On to first, out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Max Stassi. Urban into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. A laser to left. His 4th home run of the season. And they're chipping away. It's 7-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the second baseman, Mike Moustakas. And a good guy there. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody on, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missed. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
In the air, out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now
2 away.
shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. This ball's chopped on the ground. Henderson. That ends the inning. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's 7-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Jake Woodford takes over on the mound. And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Jake Woodford.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good eye right there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And he deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's a ball. And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Mateo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Mullins on at first, nobody out. That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
0-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So a man aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Anthony Santander gets the call. And that's strike 1. Well struck right field. Get out of town. And they boost their lead. It's 9-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is down low. Stays alive. The pitch. And down on strikes. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 9-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Dylan Tate.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Benintendi up here.
Andrew Benintendi.
And a pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. This to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and Benintendi is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
He's 2 outs away. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And now Yohan Moncada. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Pitch is in there. And the count is 0-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle. You can.
Runner goes again. Cut on and missed. No throw, safe at second.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Vaughn stands in here, takes ball one low. Robert stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And a pitch. And that's a strike. The White Sox down to their final strike. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles slugged their way to a win in this one.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no Creflo Dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs on 13 hits, no errors.